We're going to start by making our honey glazed walnuts. This is for our toppings and it's optional. Melt 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of honey, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Add 1 cup of walnuts and make sure it is fully coated with the honey butter mixture. Cook on low for about 5 to 7 minutes. Be sure to stir constantly, then transfer to a parchment lined pan. Spread evenly so that the walnuts won't get clumpy. It is ready once the honey butter has hardened. Into the same pan, I'm going to add 1 can of coconut milk, some water, and once this comes to a soft boil, I'm going to add some shredded carrots, some rolled oats, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, some nutmeg, vanilla extract, and some honey to taste. Let this come to a boil, then you're going to cover and lower the heat. Cook until the oats have softened, about 7 to 10 minutes. It's perfectly fine if there's some liquid left. The mixture will thicken as it cools. Then you're going to place in the bowls and add your toppings. For the toppings, I'm going to add some toasted coconut flakes, which is just coconut flakes that I place in the oven for about 5 minutes at 350. Then I'm going to add the honey glazed walnuts, whipped cream, honey, and some more cinnamon. Into a blender, add 1 cup of coconut water and a few handfuls of spinach. Blend for about 30 seconds or until the spinach has blended smoothly. Then you're going to add 1 cup of frozen cauliflower, 1 frozen banana, 1 cup frozen green grapes, 3/4 cups of frozen pineapple, and you're going to blend this until smooth. I added some frozen grapes on top of their smoothies. If you have little ones, please cut those grapes in half because they are choking hazards. For the chicken, I have 1 pound of chicken tenders and I'm going to add some seasonings to it and 1 cup of buttermilk. And you're going to marinate this for at least 1 hour. The longer the better. For the potatoes, I am using russet potatoes that I've washed and scrubbed clean, and I'm going to cut this into thick size fries. You're going to rinse this clean, place in cold water for at least 30 minutes. Preheat the oven to 425 degrees. You're going to rinse the potatoes again and pat completely dry. We want to make sure there's no water on the potatoes. Place them on a parchment lined sheet pan and you're going to add oil and some seasonings. Toss and place in the oven for 30 minutes. Then take them out of the oven and flip them. Place them back in the oven and cook for another 20 minutes. While the potatoes are in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and fry our chicken. For the dry ingredients, we'll need some panko, sweetened shredded coconuts, and some flour and the remainder of the seasoning. Give this a good whisk. Into another dish, you'll need 2 eggs and some water. Give this a whisk. Then you're going to take your chicken, dip it in the egg mixture, then the dry ingredients, shaking off excess flour. And now you're going to heat about 1 inch of oil into your pan on medium-high. I'm using peanut oil. Cook the chicken for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. If it gets too hot, just lower the heat to medium. I am serving it with cucumbers, celery, and carrots, ketchup, and some sweet chili sauce. For dinner, I am making a sushi board, but no, I did not make the sushi. I hadn't planned on making dinner on this night, and we kind of all agreed on sushi. We just purchased a variety of veggie rolls, spicy tuna, shrimp tempura, tuna sashimi, California rolls. All I did was boil some frozen edamame and some seaweed snacks. We don't eat sushi very often. Actually, we haven't had it in a while, and that's the reason why we kind of craved it a little bit. And by we, I mean I craved it. But my family loves sushi, so I thought this would be a good night to have it since I didn't feel like cooking. And this is our board. For dessert, I'm going to start by combining 3 cups of vanilla yogurt, a 1/2 cup of Nutella, a 1/4 cup of honey, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, and about a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And I'm going to beat this until it is smooth. Place the mixture in an ice cream machine and let this churn according to your manufacturer's directions. Then you're going to place the mixture in a freezer-friendly container and let this freeze for at least an hour or 2. Drizzle with Magic Shell Nutella, which is just about a 1/4 cup of Nutella with 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. Melt in a microwave for about 20 seconds. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye.